Today's adventure brings us out to the deserts of California. And if this billboard is any indication, is that a hand-drawn dinosaur up there? Either way, we're gonna see some dinos. Lots of dinos. Robotic museum and cave. Sounds pretty interesting. I don't think this truck stop has been quite operational for some time. Now it's just used for promotional purposes. Ah, this brings back some serious memories. The Wheel Inn restaurant, which is no longer around. It's been bulldozed completely. Sat right in front of these very monumental structures. These dinos of epic proportions. Welcome everyone, Adam, the Woo here, making my way to where once was the former entrance to the diner, where Large Marge had her booth. And Pee-wee walked the same way. In fact, right in this same little area is where the famous line, Large Marge sent me her ghost. And even though all this is no longer here, there's a faint mystic memory. Sometimes you just have to let things go. You can't hold on forever. You have to let the past be the past. But it's not going to stop me from wandering around and doing a little explore.
I strongly disagree with you. You gotta hold on to the past. You've got to find every little piece that you can and hold on to it, no matter how dirty or crusty. Large Marge sent us here. I knew you would be here.
Justin?
Because Large Marge told me you would be here. She wanted you to have this, Adam. I need to join you. Shall I?
Do I really have to hold this?
Yes, we've been out here many times before. You need to cherish the memories. Put this one in your sweater.
It is true though. It seems like almost every time I've been out here, Justin Scard has been with me. And out of all those occasions, I never noticed this creepy manhole. It's protected very well.
It's amazing, man. Look at it. It's like lined with bricks. Most of the stuff here was handmade. So you have to imagine that's a handmade manhole.
X marks the spot. That's not gonna do a lot of protecting though.
No, and there are several more manholes. So I think we
oh, that's so dangerous.
We ought to use a little caution here because
yeah, that's not so dangerous. But that, if you were to step on that,
oh, let me just
take your foot away from there. No, they need to put a more secure fence line up. Okay, let's head over. Let's head over to the destination. I'm gonna start off by going inside Denny to the gift shop up inside his torso. And then a little later, we're gonna head over to Mr. Rex's dinosaur adventure. Spoiler alert, we'll also be going up inside the T-Rex mouth, up into those teeth. Don't try climbing the tail. They've got some serious barbed wire there. Don't even attempt it. I may or may not have misspoke the pronunciation. Not Denny, it's Diney. And this staircase leads up to its belly. Reminds me of The Wizard with Fred Savage. California! Last time I was in here, some of these cases did not have these particular pieces. Artifacts aplenty.
Do you know what this one is? Right here, you know what this is?
No.
It's wood.
Yes, that's exciting and all, but I'm more enamored by these pieces going all the way up the elevation. All kind of items up here available for purchase. Way back in the day, these were painted, but they've tried to disguise them by coloring them the same color as the walls and pillars. But you can see this states right here, 2 million years old? No, 200. No, that is 2 million. 2 million years old. I got a little confused with the decimal point here on the Peking man. Yeah, it's 2,200,000. It's the same ballpark. And speaking of that late 80s movie, The Wizard, this is where the little brother embedded himself right in here. If you remove all these stuffed animals, he would have been crammed right up in here into the neck. The neck has been covered. But that's where it was, a little movie history right there. So how does that work?
Well, you just I don't know. Squirt the water. Try to get the rings on the peg. Look how. Did you see that?
What are you trying to get the rings on?
On to the husk of the
husk
of the source. Oh!
It was close.
It counts.
Oh wow! According to the sign, the wall decals pictured here can be purchased for $24.95. You can put that on in your room if you so choose. There is the Cro-Magnon man and the Java man, man after my own heart. Because I also enjoy a good cup of coffee. It looks like at one point there was a seating area over here that has been kind of thwarted. It says buy your tickets at the register for the museum. What happened? What happened?
Oh, he won't let go. Oh my God.
You're bleeding. You got a little blood there. Is that your blood?
I hope so.
This is pretty much the money shot right here. If you're ever out here, this is the best angle to get both of them in frame. I was wondering, why is there a food truck over there? But by closer inspection, it kind of makes sense. The theming definitely applies. If you ask me, it's pretty much perfect placement for Sweetosaur. And look at this, there's something called a Waffle-saurus of the pizza persuasion. Chocolate original, churro. Oh, I might have to come back here a little later and get a snack. Now don't quote me on this, but I think a repainting of the body has taken place. Maybe. Could be wrong, but I think it's been repainted. You have to walk a little bit of a ways to get into what they call the museum. One added fact about this is Huell Hauser. This is one of his favorite places. He quoted, if there was ever a California roadside attraction, this is it. And I love Huell, so I approve of that message. Parking situation is a little confusing. It states right down here that you can park there, but then also above that little, oh, that's not an arrow, oh no, that's a footprint. But then there's this huge arrow shifting into this open gate. What's that sign say?
Wait a minute. Free parking inside. But we parked outside. Are we gonna get charged for this?
The neon sign says open. Right over there, it's blinking. Right there, see it? Underneath more barbed wire. Right there. Plain as day. O-P-E-N. Go in.
Okay, let's do it. What do they got in there? King Kong?
Or possibly that.
As you can see, he's been suffering from a little bit of tooth decay out here. You see that?
Yeah, he's like, it's either the elements or not enough floss. Oh, there's even more.
Oh.
There's more back over there. I think we can get up on that ledge and get a little bit of a bird's eye. Hello there, lizard. From here, you can get a peek over the fence line at what's gonna, oh! Didn't see you up there. Just to show the way my mind works, I'm enamored by these and even more enamored by these. But then all of a sudden, I notice way back there in that barn, if you look closely into the window, is a army man statue. Yeah, barely, like a silhouette of an army man, like peeking out. Maybe he's gonna battle. Gonna go to battle with these. Stop. Do not proceed without tickets. Good thing we already purchased ours a little bit earlier in that gift shop. What are you trying to say? Oh my gosh, this is awesome in here. What's he saying?
I can't tell you. Yes. Get at him while he's sleeping.
No, no.
What?
I don't want to know that. Don't tell me that. Look at these sharp fangs. Wow, this is really cool in here. They're all moving. I'm a little too heavy to ride this one, however. But man, that would be a cool experience.
Just shaking hands.
Shaking your hand?
Just being friendly, you know.
How's it going? You like being in the video? Yes? All right. I'm gonna make you a potential lengthy part. Wait. What is it? He looks like he's a DJ. He's like DJing. He's like, look, he had like a record player down there.
Would you look at the size of that dinosaur.
I think you're in the wrong vlog.
For a little while, you were talking about those heads that were covered up in Diney back there. For a little while, this was a creationist museum, and in here there were scenes of dinosaurs fighting knights in shining armor and different stuff. Obviously now they've gone with a different approach, which is more dinosaurs.
Now I've been here before, but I've never done a designated video completely on this place. I'm glad I'm doing it now. Holy cow, this is cool. Stomach pains. Oh, you're not camera shy at all.
Mush, Fishy! Mush! Why won't you mush no more? Oh. Cut me out of here. You've been born!
Some clever posters here. Star Wars, Jurassic Jaws, and there's an E.T. inspired version.
I can't stop doing this.
What is that?
I have no idea, but I love it.
Look at this, you
so
keep
much.
squeezing it.
Look at this one comes out the other end.
Oh my gosh.
That's,
okay, get rid of that one.
See,
Yeah,
now
that
this
right there.
this is a problem. This is a much worse problem. Why is it brown?
All right, let's see what happens. The wheels, okay, there it goes. The penny's dropping. I think those gears are going, okay, the gears are turning. Gears and this machine keeps on turning. Look at that. Back outside again. They are virtually everywhere you turn. They are rearing their head, even back there. He's just kind of looking over the fence line, wondering what is on the horizon. Been to one too many Maiden concerts. Too much headbanging.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold still. Stay. 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 Stay.
Staying on the path shouldn't be the only warning. You gotta be careful. Are you offering me weed? Getting very friendly with each other, or maybe they're in a heated argument. It's hard to tell.
Adam! Yeah. Help!
You all right?
I'm afraid to move.
Even a section that you can do a little mining right here. You got the water well pushing the little makeshift river. And you kind of just pick this up and shake it and see what can be found. Of course, instead of falling into there, you know, everything that's valuable will end up.
I got something! A stick.
That's not worth anything.
Oh.
Is there any gold in there?
No. No gold!
Oh wait, look here.
Huh.
There's something, what is that?
It's gold!
No, it's silver.
Oh no, it's fool's gold. What does that make me?
It really adds to the ambiance with the backdrop of the mountains. Makes all these figures look quite impressive, more impressive than if they were not in front of the mountain range. Got a gator back there, and even some eggs. Not sure if that is a mother protecting the future youth in the eggs, or it's a predator of sorts. Speaking of predators, this T-Rex, did you know that the meaning of that is tyrant lizard? States right there on that little placard. Some of them disguised in the foliage because they're so teeny and tiny, but then some a little bit bigger and some massive. But if you look through all these shrubs, see them, they're just hiding all along in here. How is it even possible to fit in there? Could you fit in there? I don't know. You're a little big. They say in this day and age, lizards are basically the closest form to a dinosaur. This is a kind of a combination of both. Oh, it's almost like the hypnotoad. Look at those eyes. Don't stare. Don't stare too deeply. Hope you have your tetanus shot as well. because that right there, not this one so much, but this here is more or less just a rusty nail. Wonder if they ever get annoyed or bothered that the freeway traffic noise is very, very imminent out here. You can faintly hear it. It's never overbearing, but it is in the background. They don't seem to mind. Okay, never mind the traffic noise. What about the train noise? Train going by. Even though most of what I've been showing are newer creatures, this turtle's been here for a heck of a long time, nearly around the same time frame as this that I'm about to go up, finally about to go up inside the mouth, to the belly of the beast. Not only climbing is not allowed, but don't even attempt a skateboard. You don't want to like bring a skateboard up or down this ramp. Stairs. Watch your step.
All of this right here, the reason it looks different is because originally when Claude Bell built Mr. Rex, he built it with an exit door up there on the rump, and this whole tail was meant to be a slide. Unfortunately, it was a little too steep and a little too concrete, and it never really worked out, so they had to patch it up with concrete. It never really was viable, but that was the original idea.
Did you ever ride on the slide?
No, but I did climb up it once and try to slide down its rumpus here, and that was a painful lesson and a thing not to do.
There's the door for the slide right there. Yeah, you just like kind of lay down on there and slide down the tail. Picked a very busy time. There's a heck of a lot of people waiting to get up into the mouth, so I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. We're gonna get one of those treats and then try to go back up there a little bit later when the line dissipates. Just a little food truck time. On the opposite side of this vehicle, it says Land of the Wafflesaurus. Oh yeah, I like that. Cheese and pepperoni in a Parmesan induced. This is, yeah, look at this. You can kind of see the formation here. Look, you can see like the silhouette and the indentations of the dino. And you can see all the, look at all that Parmesan cheese on there. Pepperoni and cheese. I'm going in under the backdrop of the T-Rex. That's a lot of cheese. That is some good eating. Want some?
It's okay. A little too much gluten.
Now that I have a moderately full stomach, I'm gonna try to go up in the mouth. Once again, I gotta get up in there. Has to be done. Back up the stairs, considerably different crowd-wise than before. People went all the way up to the tippy top. Now there's no one in here. Well, relatively few people in here, but us. See? You can really see the outline of the door for the slide. And once they abandoned the plan, you can still see the rebar and the concrete added afterwards. All hidden behind this sign. Secrets. Doing this. I'm actually doing this. The windy staircase. The windy. Going up. Going up here. Into the mouth. What's happening? Oh my gosh. I knew he was here. Sort of. Look at this. That's awesome. This is kind of scary. Whoa, it's very windy. Is this thing shaking? This is very high up. Do I look frightened?
Yes.
I'm not frightened. Quite an angle looking through through the teeth. Everyone I know has a big butt. Come on, Simone. Let's talk about your big butt. Gotta quote Pee-wee. Right in the mouth. It's kind of a given. Right? Check out the eyes up there. The glistening eyes. I always wonder how they did that effect. They have two red lights that shoot towards the retinas, the pupils. But when you're outside, it looks like Mr. Rex has red, glaring, beaming eyes. At one point there used to be models right in here. And over there, that's almost like a volcano. Could have been.
It was like, how did they go extinct? Was it volcanoes?
Oh.
Was it an ice age? What killed the dinosaurs?
Okay, then they had them all in here in the lake of either water in the ice or molten lava. I guess at one point there used to be a photo op right over here. It's closed off, but you can still see the imitation grass, almost like golf course greenery, and the backdrop on either side. And this one lonely fella just hanging around in there. Didn't see you earlier. I did see you? Oh, no, I didn't. You're confusing me. I don't know if I did, or you're still nodding your head. Yeah, I did see you earlier? Does my face ring a bell? It does? Okay, all right. I don't know about you, I'm pretty tuckered out.
Yeah, me too. That was a very exciting adventure.
I know, and the thing is, it's been a while since we hung out. I'm very excited that we got to.
Me too. It was an exciting time.
So exciting.
Yep. Quit egging me on.
We're making a scene in here.
Yes.
Let's move on.
We're also making an omelet, which we can't do without breaking a few eggs.
Let's exit.
Oh.
Look closely. The eyes are gloomingly red. It's kind of overcast, so not the brightest of days. Oh, yeah, they're kind of protruding through there. The glowing eyes of doom. That looks really cool. Those mountains and the cloud formations. Make sure you tell him Large Marge sent ya. Was that good?
That was the worst impression I ever saw.
That's going to do it for today. If you're new here, please subscribe. Helps keep you in the loop and up to date on future endeavors and uploads on this channel. And remember, if you enjoyed this particular episode, give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know you care. Glad we got to do a full, expansive walkthrough of the museum behind these two epic dinosaurs. The vlog is over.